Valentine's Day, the holiday made for a Hallmark movie. At least that's what it seems like now. But it wasn't always so closely associated with the roses and teddy bears. The origins of the holiday are a bit darker than the hearts and chocolates that mark the day now, although tracing the exact origins of the holiday is a bit murky. Starting with the holiday's namesake, Saint Valentine's story is a bit of a mystery. So the Catholic Church had at least 3 different saints named either Valentine or Valentinus, all martyred. Some say Valentine was a priest during the 3rd century of Rome. As the legend goes, according to history, Emperor Claudius II decided that single men were better soldiers than those with wives and families, so he outlawed marriage for young men. Valentine felt this was an injustice, so he defied Claudius and continued to perform marriages in secret. When Claudius found out, he ordered Valentine to be put to death. Another theory is that it was Saint Valentine of Terni, a bishop who was the true inspiration behind the holiday. He was also beheaded by Claudius II. Isn't this just so romantic? Another darker theory behind the holiday takes us to the ancient pagan festival in February called Lupercalia. Lupercalia was an ancient Roman festival that was conducted annually on February 15th, under the superintendence of a corporation of priests called Luperci. Each Lupercalia began with the sacrifice by the Luperci of goats and a dog, after which 2 of the Luperci were led to the altar. Their foreheads were touched with a bloody knife, and the blood was wiped off with wool dipped in milk. The ritual required that the 2 young men laugh. The sacrificial feast followed, after which the Luperci cut thongs from the skins of the sacrificial animals and ran in 2 bands around the Palatine Hill, striking with the thongs at any woman who came near them. A blow from the thong was supposed to render a woman fertile. It also included a matchmaking lottery, where young men drew names of women from a jar and would be coupled up for the festival or beyond. The festival was eventually outlawed at the end of the 5th century, when Pope Blasius I deemed it unchristian and declared February 14th as St. Valentine's Day. But it wasn't associated with the love until much later. Cupid, the winged god of love that we think of, was known to the Greeks as Eros, the god of love. He wasn't as adorable. Cupid's dark side is unrecognizable, having long since been painted over with baby fat and giggles by Hallmark and other great cultural Budweisers. This dramatic transformation of evil Cupid into a jubilant cherub, pink as a piglet's bottom and sweet as a lamb, you know, the one that's usually pretty naked but has a diaper on, who spies on you each approaching Valentine's Day, with twinkling eyes from the greeting card display of your local pharmacy, bears faint resemblance to his original manifestation. According to myth, Cupid was the son of Mercury, the winged messenger of the gods, and Venus, the goddess of love. He often appeared as a winged infant carrying a bow and a quiver of arrows, whose wounds inspired love or passion in his every victim. He was sometimes portrayed wearing armor like that of Mars, the god of war, perhaps to suggest iconic parallels between warfare and romance, or to symbolize the invincibility of love. Cupid, with his trusty quiver and set of arrows, say what you will about the diaper, but the kid knows how to accessorize. It's said that Cupid does not have just 1 set of arrows, but 2. One with a barbed golden tip to make people fall in love, and one with a lead or silver blunted tip to make people fall out of love or even hate a person. In Greek mythology, Cupid played with emotions and was irresistible to both man and gods. But later on, Cupid would be depicted as a playful, mischievous child, the one we picture today. So there's a lot more to this holiday than meets the mere eye. Be sure to check out my other videos concerning many other holidays that alike have pagan roots.